Hello and welcome to the second ODI between Zimbabwe and Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka had won the first match, and for the second match the toss is won by Zimbabwe and they are going to bat first. Zimbabwe is going to play unchanged team, and for Sri Lanka there is one change. Chimara is going to play in place of injured Shamika. So Zimbabwe playing 11 are Ryan Burl, Skandar Raza, Chekabava, Chatara, Craig Erwin, Kitanu, Madhviri, Masakadze, Muzurabani, Nagarava, and Sean Williams. Sri Lanka's playing 11 are Nisanka, Kusal Mendes, Kimandu Mendes, Chandimal, Asalanka, Shanka, Captain, Karunaratne, Vandarse, Tikshana, Chimara, and Pradeep. Third ball of the over, Pradeep to Chekabava on the leg side, and Chekabava flicks it nicely and it's gone to the fine leg boundary for 4 runs, first boundary, and it's no ball too. And the third ball is rebowled again, and this time is a full ball and by Pradeep to Chekabava, who clears his front legs and muscles it through the square for 4 runs. 2 boundaries on the same ball. Last ball of second over, this time Chimara to Chekabava. It's a full ball and thick edge, and it's gone between the second slip and cordon, and that's gone to the boundary rope for 4 runs. First ball of the third over, Pradeep to Kitano, this time lovely timing. It's gone straight to the boundary rope, straight past the bowler. Fourth ball of fifth over, this time Pradeep to Chekabava. It's a short of length ball and Chekabava has pulled it up, picked it up nicely over the mid wicket, and that's gone for 6, first 6 of the match. Fourth ball of the eighth over, this time Chimara to Kitano. It's a short ball and he tries to play it over mid wicket, and it's gone over the mid on for 4 runs. Lucky boundary for Kitano. Last ball of the ninth over by Shanka to Kitano. This is a short ball on the pads and he swirls and pull it over square leg for another 6. Fifth ball of the 10th over, this time Jeffrey to Kitano, and this is a beautiful spin and Kitano was looking to defend the ball. It's gone through the gap between the bat and pad straight to the stumps and has been clean bowled. It's gone for 26. First wicket gone. Fourth ball of the 11th over, this time Tikshana to Erwin, and it's on the stumps and Erwin pedal sweeps it beautifully to short fine leg for 4. Fifth ball of 12th over, this time Jeffrey to Erwin, and this is a beautiful ball. It's a googly and Erwin has been beaten, and there was a clear chance to stump and the wicketkeeper has missed the ball. It's gone all the way to the boundary rope for 4 runs. That's a lucky chance for Erwin. First ball of 15th over, this time Tikshana to Chekabava, and that's a beautifully swept over square leg for 4. And very next ball, this time very similar ball and similar result. It's been nicely hit towards the square leg for another boundary. Fourth ball of the 6th over, this time Jeffrey to Chekabava, and it's a tossed up ball and Chekabava has been invited. He's come out to play the cover drive and the ball has spun away and the wicketkeeper collects the ball and takes the bails off, and that's the end for Chekabava. He played very good innings of 47 and second wicket gone for Zimbabwe. Williams is going to join Erwin. Zimbabwe 90 for 2. The last ball of the over to Erwin, and this is tossed up on the off stump and Erwin nicely plays a cover drive and slams it. That's gone to the boundary rope. Second ball of 20th over, this time Karunaratne to Erwin, short of length ball, and he swirls and flicks it nicely and it's gone to the fine leg boundary for 4 runs. Third ball of 23rd over, this time Mendes to William. It's a full ball and Williams nicely reverse sweeps. That's gone to the backward point for 4 runs. Fourth ball of the 23rd over, this time Mendes to Erwin, and it's a short ball and Erwin drags down to the leg side and that's gone all the way to the boundary rope for 4 runs. Second boundary of the over. Fifth ball of 25th over, this time Tikshana to Williams. It's a tossed up ball and Williams plays a powerful cover drive and that's gone all the way to the boundary rope. Third ball of 28th over, Pradeep to Erwin. Back of length ball and Erwin has nicely angled it and it's taken the thick edge and gone down to the boundary rope for 4 runs, and there was no slip in place. Third ball of 30th over, this time Pradeep to Erwin. Short ball on the body and Erwin nicely hit it towards the mid wicket and that's gone for the boundary. Fourth ball of 31st over is Lanka to Erwin, wide and full, and he has driven it nicely over extra cover. That's another boundary. Fourth ball of 33rd over, this time Jeffrey to Erwin, and this time it's a short and wide, and Erwin punches it nicely through extra cover for 4 runs. Last ball of 33rd over, this time Jeffrey to Williams, and once again it's a googly and drives the batsman to come forward, and it's beaten the edge of the bat, gone to the wicketkeeper, who takes the bails off, and that's the end of Sean Williams. Again, he's gone for 48. Second batsman got out in 40s. Zimbabwe 196 for 3 in 33 overs. The very first ball of 35th over, this time Jeffrey to Erwin, short and wide, and it's been punished through the cover by Erwin for 4 runs. Third ball of 36th over, this time Karunaratne to Madhaviri, and Madhaviri goes for a big hit over mid-on, and he misses the line, and the ball nips back in, and Chamika Karunaratne has scored the breakthrough, and he clean bowls Madhaviri. He's gone for 1. Fourth ball of 37th over, this time Jeffrey to Raza, it tossed up and a full toss, and Raza launches over long on for 6. First ball of 38th over, this time Karunaratne to Raza, and he drives down, straight down the ground, gone past the bowler for 4 runs. Second ball of 43rd over, this time Jeffrey to Erwin, tossed up, and Erwin plays it straight towards the long on, where the fielder misfields, and it's gone to the boundary rope. And fourth ball this time to Raza, full and wide on the off stump, and he hammers a cover drive, and that's gone to the boundary rope. Fifth ball of 44th over, this time Tikshana to Erwin, and it's the ball on the off stump and moving in, and Erwin tried to play, taking the inside edge and onto his stumps. He's been clean bowled by Tikshana. He's gone well played, 91, just 9 short of his 100, which he deserved. But unfortunately, he has to go. Zimbabwe 256 for 5. Fifth ball of 46th over, this time Pradeep to Burl, full toss off outside off, and he plays it down towards the cover, and that's gone for boundary. First ball of 48th over, this time Pradeep to Raza, slow ball, and Raza walks across and scoops it over the wicketkeeper for 4 runs. First ball of 49th over, this time Chamira to Raza, again a slow ball, and Raza lofts it over mid-off, and that's another boundary. Third ball, this time Chamira to Bell, he wanted to play and it's taken the top edge, lucky for him, gone over the wicketkeeper for 4. Last ball of the over, this time Yorker, and Raza plays and is taken the inside edge and drops near the stumps, and they run quickly, and Chamira wins the race and picks up and throw it on the stumps, and Burl has been run out on 19. Second ball of the 50th over, Pradeep to Mazdaka. It's a full outside off, and he walks across to hit it over the short fine leg, but it's gone straight to the fielder Chamira, who takes the catch, and he's gone for duck. Last ball of the innings, Pradeep to Raza. It's a short ball, and he tries to hit it over, and it's gone up in the air where Karunaratne takes the catch, and that's the end of Sikandar Raza at 56, and Zimbabwe has made 302 for 8. So that's the target for Sri Lanka now, 303 runs to win the match. We'll be back after a short break. In the meanwhile, you leave your views and thought, will the chase be successful from Sri Lanka? Welcome back to the second part of the innings. Sri Lanka needs 303 runs to win the match and the series. And the openers are ready. And the match started. Second ball of the second over, Muzrabani to Nisanka, short ball, and Nisanka punches it through cover for 4 runs. First boundary of the innings. Last ball of the fourth over, this time Muzrabani to Nisanka, bit short, and Nisanka punishes over the mid wicket for 4 runs. First ball of the fifth over, this time Chithara to Mendes, and back of length ball, and is taken the edge, gone through the slip, as there was no slip for 4 runs. And on the fourth ball, this time Chithara to Mendes, and it's a beautiful ball coming in, and he wanted to drive the ball, misses the line, has been clean bowled. He's gone for 7. First wicket of Sri Lanka falls. Second ball of sixth over, this time Muzarabani to Nisanka, short ball again, and he's pulled it nicely through the mid wicket, and that's gone for 4 runs. On the fifth ball, this time Muzrabani to Nisanka, he pushes the ball which was on outside off, and it's taken the edge straight to the wicket keeper, and that's the end for Nisanka. He's gone for 16. Second wicket of Sri Lanka falls. Last ball of the 7th over, this time Chithara to Mendes and he's flicked it off high up in the air, but it's safe, gone all the way to the boundary rope for 4 runs. The ball of the 8th over, Muzrabani to Chandimal this time and back of length ball and is edged it and it gone to the first slip where Raza takes the catch and that's the end of Chandimal. Big wicket, 3 wickets down. Third ball of the 13th over, this time Madhaviri to Lanka and he pulls this beautiful sweep over the deep mid wicket for maximum. The very next ball, this is short ball by Madhaviri and Lanka plays down the leg side for another boundary, 4 runs. Last ball of the 14th over, this time Nagarava to Lanka and he tries to go for the shot and it's taken the inside edge. Lucky for him, it's gone past the off stump and run down to the boundary rope for 4 runs. Third ball of 15th over, this time Madhaviri to Lanka and it's a good ball and he wanted to play, it's misses the outside edge and gone and hit the top of the wicket and Sri Lanka has been clean bowled at 23. Sri Lanka 63 for 4 in 14.3 overs. Fourth ball of the 16th over, this time Engrava to Mendes and Mendes wanted to play, it's on the leg side, deflects on the pads and run down to the leg boundary for 4 runs. Third ball of 17th over, Madhaviri to Shankar, it's a full ball in the slot and Shankar goes on the knee and slog sweeps it over the mid wicket boundary for 6. And the last ball this time is a full ball and he drives it through the cover for another boundary. Fourth ball of the 18th over, this time Engrava to Shankar and it's a length ball and he plays beautifully between the backward point and gully for 4 runs. Fifth ball of 19th over, Maskadza to Shankar and it's a good ball and he's played to the point and that's gone all the way to the boundary rope for 4 runs. Fourth ball of 20th over, this time Chithara to Mendes, full ball and is driven beautifully through covers and that brings up Sri Lanka's 100. Last ball of 22nd over, Chithara to Mendes, short ball down the leg side and he tickles it down to the third man for 4 runs. Last ball of 24th over, Williams to Shankar, short ball and he plays it sweep towards the long leg and that's another boundary. Fourth ball of 28th over, this time Williams to Shankar and he charges down the track and hits it over mid-on for 4 runs. First ball of 31st over, Williams to Mendes and he goes back and cuts it nicely through the square and that's gone for 4 runs and that brings Mendes 50. A well played 50. Last ball of 31st over, this time Williams to Shankar and he comes down the track over mid-on for another boundary. Fourth ball of 32nd over, this time Burl to Shankar and this is gone straight. He hits it over the bowler's head and gone all the way into the stands for 6. Second ball of 34th over, Muzrabani to Shankar and Shankar moves inside to flick the ball down the leg side and it's gone all the way to the boundary rope. It's missed the wicket keeper and that's 4 runs for wide. Third ball of 35th over, this time Mangroa to Mendes and Mendes wanted to play it over the bowler's head and it's gone straight to long off where the fielder Erwin takes the catch and that's the end of Mendes. He's gone for 57. Ball of 36 over, this time Muzrabani to Karunaratne. It's a length ball on the pads and he glanced down to the leg side for 4. First ball of 38th over, this time Chithara to Karunaratne and he's edged it and it's gone down to the third man for 4 runs. Lucky 4 runs for Sri Lanka. First ball of 40th over, this time Williams to Shankar and Shankar sweeps it and it's gone to the short fine leg for 4 runs. Fifth ball of 42nd over, this time Williams to Shankar and Shankar comes down the track and hits it over the bowler's head over long on and that's gone for massive 6. Third ball of the 45th over, Chithara to Shankar and this is a loose full toss and Shankar slams it over mid wicket and that's gone for the 6 and that brings up his 100. And on the very next ball this time, Chithara bowls a slow ball outside the off and Shankar swings it over the long off and it's gone straight to the hands of Sikandar Raza at long off who takes the catch and that's the end of Shankar. He's gone for well played 102. This time third ball of the 46th over, Engrava to Chimara, short ball on the body and he absolutely smokes it over deep square leg for 6. First ball of 48th over, Engrava to Karunaratne, this time full on the outside off and he shuffles across and plays to the deep cover and the batsman wanted to come back with a second run and here comes the throw and that's Karunaratne has been run out. He's gone. This is going to be an expensive, risky run. First ball of 49th over, this time Chathara to Chimara. It's a full ball and Chimara digs it and wanted to go all the way. It's gone safely in the hands of long on fielder who takes the catch, and that's the end of Chimara. He's gone for 13. Second ball of 50th over, Muzrabani to Jeffrey. Short ball and Jeffrey went for hook and only given the top edge to the wicketkeeper who takes the catch, and that's the end for Jeffrey. He's gone for 4. The very next ball, this time it's full ball to Pradeep, and Pradeep nicely plays it over the point, and that's gone for 4 run. And this is the end for the Sri Lankan innings. Sri Lanka has scored 280 for 9 and they fell short of 22 runs. So Zimbabwe has won the second ODI by 22 runs and leveled the series to 1-1. So this is going to be, third ODI is going to be very interesting to see who is going to be the winner of the series. In this match, Zimbabwe has kept the full control on from the first innings, and they have played really strong all the way. Chakabawa 47, Erwin 91, Williams 48, and then Skandar Raza 56. And this has been also a good innings for them from the bowling perspective. From the Sri Lankan side, the only successful batsmen were the Mendes at 57 and Shankawal played 102. And then the Zimbabwe bowlers, especially Chithara and Muzrabani, took 3 wickets each. So this is the end. Do leave your comments. What do you think the decider is going to be and who is going to be performing good and taking the series? If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Do like, share and comment on the video. Thank you.